So clearly we're in the laundry room. And this is where all toys are displayed and stored, right? I'm sorry for the delays in the videos and only posting pretty much twice a week, but I'm trying to focus mostly on sales of just parts and pieces and packaged toys. It was all 80s and 90s random toy parts. And I just need to keep hustling on this stuff, the way the world is going. And that's why there's a slowdown in those videos. It's just, I found the only way I could work more is if I just don't sleep. That is it. Like, I just keep pushing myself. So I will get back to a happier schedule with the videos. But right now, I have to focus on sales. But we are still making videos. And here we are with the next one. And here is my party wagon. My original party wagon. I probably had this one for years. Yeah, I think it's been played with. Probably complete in nice shape. Playmates just reissues everything under the sun, which is not good. They really don't care about the collectors at all. They're just like, bottom line for that quarter, make some money, reissue it again. Artwork for this is that original style, which is, cool in its own right. The comic aspect of it, pretty much pre-cartoon at this point. And later on, the box art's just changed and changed. Various artists, and I like that too. There's the Ninja News Cycle art, I think, is absolutely just fantastic. So the original artwork for the Party Wagon was sketched out, and then it was inked, and then it was colored in a separate piece of artwork. So you have the original ink as one artwork, and then you have the original coloring as a separate artwork. Isn't that crazy? And that's how some of these artists just did it at times. Like the East Coast versus the West Coast artists. It's just everyone's got their own way of doing things. I know this because I missed getting the original Party Wagon artwork. I actually did get the Foot Cruiser, so I'm still pretty happy. But I was very close to getting this, but it already sold before I got there, just by a smidge. Let it go, because in this wacky world of items all here, I had absolutely no idea that I have a second Party Wagon chilling over there. Let's check it out. So clearly we're in the laundry room. And this is where all toys are displayed and stored, right? Am I right? Yeah, I'm right. You guys all do the same thing. And there we go. Another Party Wagon. So clearly I have a mental issue where I can't remember what I own. Hence why we're doing this. So let's get this item out compared to the other one and keep one, sell one. Excellent. We have our second Party Wagon. So this is the earlier one with no box inserts. This one is in way better shape. This is pretty cool though. So I remember now where I got this one. It has all the inserts in here. Japanese import sticker. Isn't that super awesome? So it is a US package, and then they import it to Japan, and they place the sticker on the back, and they're good to go. Now, for a while in the early 90s, a lot of these companies, including Playmates, Takara, who did X-Men toys, they were making exclusive backer cards and packages all printed in Japanese, and then just having the action figures placed on those packages at the factory. And then after like a year, they were like, what are we doing? Let's just import them like they are and just put a sticker on it. It's good to go. Who cares? So this is pretty neat. I'm very happy to have this one. So this is the keeper. And that one's for sale. And the box is pretty rough, so I'm probably going to assume about $100 a quarter, $150. The thing would be worth a lot more money if they just stopped reissuing the hell out of it, but it's all good. Let it go. Make some space. Coming down below, we have, wow, really nice box, too, for the original X-Wing. So this is the Power of the Force 2. The first year they came out, they took the original X-Wing from Kenner. Technically, it's Kenner Hasbro, but the one issued in 1978, removed the little light up nose cone down here. They added 2 electronic sounds to it, new deco colors, and it looks great. I love it. And unfortunately, it's really weird. There's nothing here. It's just the inserts. Where's the toy? So I'm probably going to keep this piece. It is very nice. I don't have much. I mean, if I keep this one, I'll let go of the the Darth Vader ones. As I said, I need room. And you would think this 1995 vehicle, dead stock, really nice, clean box, all the inserts, the toys kicking around here somewhere, would have some value to it, but really not. It's like $40. As I said, everyone just bought this stuff. They kept them sealed. They kept them in mint boxes. Look at what we have here. Same thing. The same mentality as everybody else. And then years later, they're not rare because everybody kept them. And that's just how it is. But it still looks great. And I do like this piece. So on that note, and then we'll cover her up to... Oh, it's in here. Ooh, I was a little worried for a moment. The Naboo Fighter. So this piece, being episode 1, nobody gives it any love. Years go by, and you start realizing Hasbro really hasn't brought that Naboo Fighter up. Then The Mandalorian, was it the series? I'm not watching any of the Disney Star Wars stuff. They had the Naboo Fighter in it for some reason or whatnot. And then everybody wanted the Naboo Fighter from episode 1. So this piece went from like $30 and nobody cared to, I think, around 100 plus. This one's still sealed. It is the main vehicle for the original episode 1. And again, there's no heart to a lot of people who grew up with that as kids. They're just fine not owning that Naboo Fighter. And I'm okay also not owning this Naboo Fighter. So dead stock sealed, really nice shape. Maybe I should get it graded, but no. That grading costs now are insane. I'll let it go. Maybe the market's dipped. I don't know. And now we are off to one of the few box G.I. Joe vehicles I have. I still look back and I passed up too many wonderful box Joe vehicles. And I regret that. It might have been because once you assemble most of the vehicles, you can't get them back in the box. But nonetheless, here we have the Crusader Space Shuttle with Avenger Scout Craft, which is, of course, the drone from the Raven, which is awesome. Again, look at that killer artwork, man. Of all the artwork I've ever picked up, I still don't own a single G.I. Joe artwork, and that's because Hasbro really doesn't want to let go of any of that stuff. That's their baby. So a few pieces have escaped, which are not too happy about, but it is what it is, and that's fine. I mean, someday I'll get a nice piece. A vehicle piece would be really sweet. This is just a repaint of the Defiant Complex, because might as well. You already made money off the mold the first time. Let's make some more money off it the next time, with the addition of the drone being placed on it. I have no idea how complete it is. It looks like this should be in fantastic shape. And I really don't know. I bought it years ago, and let's find out. They sat back and they said the original one was an all white. Let's make some changes. More NASA space shuttle-y colors. One for black and white. I love it. I don't know. I don't want to break the canopy. There's a latch I remember is fragile. I'm not going to mess with that. Oh, boy. Excellent. Like a child. Oh, boy. I'm not used to opening up the vehicle and actually seeing accessories in there. We have the drone pod still in very clean shape with the little booster. If you're missing that booster, we have all 3 gold boosters. We have the hatch. We got one of the wings. Well, if that's it, I'm still pretty happy compared to not having anything. And the figure's not in there. Now, I do have a loose collection, so that I do have a loose figure, but it would have been really nice to have an extra show up in the vehicle. Yeah, we're not going to... Oh, there we go. Just popped right off. These are difficult to get. Not super expensive, but it doesn't make me too happy that I'm missing it. Okay, I thought it was a little lever that lifts it up. I might be crazy. Yeah, they changed it on that mold difference on that. So that's nice. I'm still really happy. And on the bottom, we got both side panels. Excellent. So again, we're going to totally keep this vehicle. Probably worth about $100 in the box, maybe $150. It might be worth more. I don't follow Joe vehicles. I'm still learning the stuff right now as I go through all the accessories. I didn't find any extra accessories for this, obviously. But it's nice to have something in clean shape, not dirtied, beat up, and broken. Again, most of these are close to complete or complete, but nothing amazing and big like this, let alone with the box. I probably paid for this thing like $40, probably like in 2005. but it needs to be displayed. So we're going to keep that. We're making room, guys. We're making room. Isn't that nice? I'm still trying to think about what to do for the 1,000th subscriber video, which is going to be special. I just haven't figured if I should bend to stronger vintage power package unique pieces, or should I go all prototype? It's a problem. I love my prototypes. I love that unique stuff, but people are more used to wanting to see production rarities and unique items of the 80s and 90s. So I'll let you guys know.